Hey everybody, happy Friday. The technology gods were not with me. I don't know what happened earlier, but I'm live now. Hopefully the technology gods will be supporting me as we go forward. So let me just start over again. So happy Friday. I'm Elise Tager, Facebook ad strategist, and I just want to use this chance to introduce myself and say hello, tell you a little bit about what I do, and tell you about some upcoming events that I'm going to be doing to help you grow your business. So, and I've got some notes here so I don't ramble on forever. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. I've always loved helping entrepreneurs. I've been an entrepreneur myself for most of my career. I've had 3 businesses over the course of my career, as I say. One was I ran a media buying agency for over 11 years and focused on lead generation and customer acquisition. But later focused on social media strategies. I've been a speaker and a trainer and an educator in online marketing. And somewhere along the line, I fell madly in love with Facebook as an advertising medium, as a promotional medium. Certainly, I have been using it. Hi, Petra. Good to see you. And Lori, thank you for coming on. It's so nice to see you virtually. So I fell in love with Facebook. And as a medium for advertising and for promotion, certainly I'd been participating in Facebook as a user forever. But as Facebook became more and more sophisticated, it became a phenomenal opportunity to help for entrepreneurs to really maximize it to grow their business. So I want to tell you a little bit more about that and how that can work for you. So what is a Facebook ad strategy, you ask? What a good question. So from my LinkedIn profile, let me give you the formal answer to that. I help high-performing entrepreneurs scale to multiple 6 figures via digital marketing strategy and powerful Facebook ads. What that means is that my team and I put together Facebook strategies for you and your business and implement them, which means we use our expertise to make sure that you are building your business to the best degree that you can. So as my wonderful son Sam says, I do me and you do you. So I use my expertise to help you build your business. I love that, Sam. Thanks. So why does that matter to you? I love, and I've always loved, the psychology of good marketing. It's sort of Sherlock Holmes meets chess. You know, good marketing really has to do with understanding what makes your target audience or your target prospect tick and what they really want and need and how to get to them with an offer that is compelling for them. So that's the Sherlock Holmesness of it, really trying to understand and get under their skin. So you're not talking about you, you're talking about your audience and what's going to help them. This chess aspect of it, I think, is why I love Facebook so much, and probably what drives others crazy about Facebook. It's really a numbers game. It's really understanding how to put together test matrices, how to understand all the numbers. It's very much a numbers-driven business or medium. And what I love about, I think, in spreadsheets, so what makes me feel like a kid in a candy store probably really irritates and upsets a lot of other entrepreneurs. So again, as Sam says, I'd love to be me with all of this focus on spreadsheets and on love for being Sherlock Holmes so that you can do what you do, which is whatever it is, coaching or providing professional services or whatever that you do. Many of the entrepreneurs I've talked to, as I said, I was a speaker for, gosh, I don't know, a long time, 10 years anyway, speaking to mostly small businesses about their business and how to grow. And many of the things that I heard from people were a few things like Facebook is too confusing. Facebook is too time consuming to learn and it changes daily, which is absolutely true. I hate Power Editor, and who doesn't hate Power Editor if you don't know how to use it? And mostly what upsets me most is it doesn't work for me. And that goes back to, if you're jumping in without any knowledge of what you're doing, you're going to piss away dollars, not have any long-term strategy, and it isn't going to work for you. So that brings me to a point that might surprise you. I know Facebook advertising isn't for everybody. It's not. So really, before you think about jumping in, before you even consider it, you should have a strong, profitable business underneath you as a base. Because anytime you're using paid traffic to build an offer, build an audience, you're spending money, and maybe a lot of money. So you have to make sure that your business is in a position that you can afford to do the testing. You can afford to jump in. If you're at the early stages of your business where you're too new, you don't really have your offer under your belt, you don't really know how to do what you want to do. You don't have a base business where you know you have an offer people want, you know your target audience, you know how to get to them and consummate that sale. Before you get to that point, don't try Facebook. You're just going to be wasting time, I think, and wasting money. When you get to the point when you're not wondering about all that, and that doesn't mean you have to be at the 100K a year level, but where you are sure that you have a business, a going concern, that's the time to jump in and start testing Facebook. So as I say, it's not for everybody. And unfortunately, a lot of people who approach me or any Facebook ad agency will ask, can we get going way before they're ready? So just sort of a caveat to you. If you are at the stage of your business and are looking for exponential growth, I'd love to help you. So I'd love to help to get on with the business of growing, of being your best by providing my expertise to help you grow. Because as I said, I think in spreadsheets, and I love this. So in that vein, as I say, this is my first Facebook Live, and I promise I won't be doing this from my phone next time. Technology did not smile. But I will be doing a couple of some upcoming events, and I just would love to have you join me on future events so you and I can learn more together. So I hope to be doing a Facebook Live every Friday at 11 a.m. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm going to try very hard to make that Friday 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time slot work so that you can continue to grow your knowledge and I can continue to help you, whether you're at the early stages or preferably if you're getting to that point where you're really ready to jump in. I'd love to be able to help you. So again, Fridays Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, come join me and I'll be doing an ongoing series of Facebook Lives. Another thing I want to talk about, so on those Facebook Lives on Fridays, I want to be talking about two things. Obviously Facebook and Facebook advertising, and that's a given. But the other thing I want to talk about, and this is more granular or more to the heart of this all, is I want to talk about the concept of scaling your business, because really you're not going to be involved with this Facebook ad strategist like myself unless you're at the point where you are trying to scale your business. So I want to spend time on Fridays talking about what that scaling looks like. You know, what does it take to go from 100K to 250K, from 5,000 a month to 10,000 a month? There's a mind shift. There's a mind shift that happens. There's a shift that happens in your thinking. There's a shift that has to happen in how you run your business. There are a lot of barriers to that. People, especially women, are fearful. At any time that an exponential growth opportunity comes up, we're fearful. We can be confused and not know how to go forward. I think there's a lot of opportunity to talk about how to address scaling in your business so you can get over that tagline or get over that barrier to jumping and leaping to the next level. That's going to be a topic of conversation. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Seeing some lovely friends joining. Isabel, my daughter, just joined. Jeff, hi. Meredith, hi. Thank you so much for jumping in. Petra, it's good to see you. So that's what I'm going to be covering on Facebook Live. It'll be not only Facebook advertising strategies, but also talking about scaling, which I think anybody who's interested in Facebook ads needs to be addressing this in their business. The other thing coming up that I want to tell you about is that I have a webinar coming up. This will be, let's see, how can I tell you about this? So if you go to my website, which is ElyseTager, ELYSETAGER.com, and look under upcoming events, I have a webinar coming up on the 15th and the 16th, And this is going to be about much more detail about why Facebook is important to a growing business, how to really make sure that you're not making some of the mistakes. I talk about 3 mistakes that even the gurus make, and this seems, to me it seems obvious, but there are some there's some obvious mistakes that you can avoid, whether it's at the early stages or at the more mature stages. But I'm going to talk about those 3 mistakes, and then on top of that, talk about really how to use Facebook to make sure that you're getting the best out of it. So that's coming up. Again, my website is elisetaker.com. Go to upcoming events, and please join me. I would love that. And what else can I tell you? I think I'm done. So again, this is my first time. I'm looking at comments, which is lovely. Can I get some love and some hearts and some stars so I know that you're there? That would be lovely. So Julie Larkinia, thanks for joining me. CJ, good to see you. Really great to see all of you. Again, maiden voyage, so next time will not be on my phone. Next Friday, I promise, I will not be on my phone. I'll have better audio, I'm sure, and will not be in my husband's messy office. So hopefully things will get better. So thanks so much, everybody. You know, I'm on my phone. I can't really see comments here. So if you had questions, when I file this video on my page, please ask questions there. I'd love to get to know you more. Please come next Friday. I'd love to share more information with you. And by all means, come to the webinar. Would love to see you on the webinar too. So that's that was not so bad. So happy Friday, everybody. Happy weekend. And thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Take care.